The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome everyone to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it...
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire to go, and that is a statement early.
Grab behind the line, it's Broughton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. They're going to stay competitive, and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year. Then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
The Mountaineers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow.
Turning it on! They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dumps it to the back. The short hands, it's White. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Bully ball on third and short. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Flores. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Bunch formation for these receivers. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you've got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Lets it fly. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's White. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's White. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on that 2nd down.
The Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The short hands, it's Freeman. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI.
Pass interference. Offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. First and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
The Cowboys come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This should be the last play of the quarter. The give out of the gun. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the ground. He's got it again. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Minnesota. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Flores. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Caught close to the marker, it's Barnes. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. Going for it all. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. So now it's 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. There he goes. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Hold it.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Looking for a productive play on first down. The snap sets up to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quick completion on the out route. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking for room, it's Brock. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to throw, it's Flores. Snagged in the middle, it's Freeman. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Gets the back moving. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. Spins away from one. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Gallagher. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
From the gun, the ground game. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Gallagher. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Caught behind the line. It's Fitzpatrick. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
He stopped behind the line of scrimmage again, and this offense is virtually ground to a halt. On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets a block. Touchdown, West Virginia. And the pummeling has started. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Freeman. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a gap. It's Brock. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Dropping back, it's Flores. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do
it all. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Okay, ready? And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try the run. stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Give to the running back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gunner. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Flores. Got it set up on the outside. Quick spin on the run. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the back. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Freeman.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got a man in the middle. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. On the ground with the counter. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Finds a little space. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we... I think all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
Wide receiver going in motion. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Brown wants to pass. Complete in the middle. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took